Hello YouTube. Smoking cigarette give me like a time reference, because you only put like 10-minute slots and it takes a while to download. I'm here to talk more about the Order of Honor. Like I said, it's going to be set up like a warehouse, and a few of the guidelines are you'll be able to smoke, drink, and smoke green there, but there will be certain little areas set up for smokers and people who want to smoke green. If you're going to drink, whoever's stationed as the guardian for there, you have to give him your keys. Before you can get your keys back, we will have a breathalyzer test there. You have to be able to pass a breathalyzer test before you leave. If we catch anyone that gets busted for driving and drinking, you will be banned. That is an irresponsible act. I don't mind you people having a few beers, chilling and relaxing, but driving and drinking, we just will not tolerate it. As far as drinking too much, we will say something to you about it, cut you off, but we understand some people drink. They will have, like I said, since it's set up like a warehouse, we'll have industrial grade shelving, which will house bunk beds. We'll probably have about 10 beds in a haven. You cannot live there, but you can spend the night. Say if you're local, you want to spend, a night or two, maybe three's pushing it, that's fine. If you're out of town, when you come, you can stay there for about a week, maybe a little bit longer than a week. That's about it. Now, in a situation where you may lose your house burns down or something, you need a place to crash, you still can't live there, but we'll be a lot more lenient. Could be 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month maybe, depending on each individual's circumstances. And say, like I said, drinking, smoking pot, and smoking cigarettes will be allowed. All the other drugs, it's not going to be allowed, but we're not saying we're against it. It's just due to safety reasons and stuff like that. I don't want somebody taking eggs and rubbing up all on other members. Same thing with saying with drinking. If you get too drunk, we'll cut you off and be like, hey, you're starting to annoy everybody. If you're caught selling, we don't want anybody selling at the place. If you're caught doing eggs, coke, crack, whatever, I'm not saying that we'll kick you out, but we will ban you for a month. We will not cut ties off. If you still need us, come pick you out, help you out, we'll still come, but you will not be able to come to, I'm calling them havens, or safe havens. That's what they'll be, people to come and feel safe, or whatever. You'll be cut off from there for a month, but we'll not cut ties with you. You still need us help, but it's just more of a guidelines. We don't want anybody doing this. As far as the guidelines go, that's mostly what we are. We're not going to, there is no absolutes. We're not going to say do not kill, do not steal. If someone attacks you and they're threatening your family, and you have no other option, it happens. I mean, it's survival. It's either you or your family. It's either him or your family. So take them out. You can't say don't hit a woman. If a woman attacks your kids, going to hit your kids or something, or try to attack your kids or kill them, do what you got to do. But we go more in the philosophy: respect life, respect other people's property. Because say for example, back in the old days, you were to steal somebody's horse. That horse could have been their livelihood. You could have just same thing as killing them, but much slower, because that was how they made money. It's how they support their family. If you are caught stealing, you will be kicked out. No exceptions. We can't trust thieves in there. But like I said, everything has its own individual situation. Like say you're lost out in the woods for a couple days and you come across a house with food and you're about to die. Somewhere as long as it's survival, you may be able to pay them back right there and there. It's considered stealing. Each case is different. Stealing for your own personal gain or greed will not be tolerated, though. So like I said, they're going to be, whenever I finally get them going, have them stationed everywhere. And pretty much, like I said, if you're living here and you travel to New York, there's one there, you'll be able to crash there for a week. We'll have there'll be understanding. If you were kicked out of one, you were kicked out of all of them. If you're banned from one, you were banned from all of them. Like I said, you have to give your keys to the key keeper. That's what we'll call whoever's watching over the building, whoever's staying up there at that time. You won't be able to get them back unless you can pass a breathalyzer test. I have a PayPal thing up. All fans' support is appreciated.